Welcome back to Dat Game Shorts. Now, if you remember last time when I was talking about Foxeye games, remember how I said that they had a thing for underwater scenarios? Foxeye Studios is an amazing little company. Their games all seem to play differently, and each have a style of their own. The only thing that ties them all together is that water is a heavy mechanic of the gameplay. So I figure, why the hell not? Let's take a look at another franchise by Foxeye Games, Sufferer. Or should I say, the Sufferer Fanbox. Sufferer Fanbox is kind of like a special edition for the series, as it brings both Sufferer games under one roof, including some illustrations and even a manga by the looks of it. Well, let's start at Sufferer. The thing that I love is when selecting the language, it states that the translation is literal. Imperfection. Give this game a spelling bee and a good try award, please. So the game boots up like something out of an old Sega game. The Adventures of a Solitary Island. An island that goes on an adventure? That doesn't sound sexy at all. It almost sounds like... System failure. Jack! Oh, you play as a girl. Phew! So you awake on the shoreline to discover that you are lost from drinking too much seawater because you were thirsty. Okay, so the game did mention the imperfections of the English, but there is no way that that sentence could have been read in any other way. Lady, you don't drink seawater. That is a dumb move. It's salty! So your adventure begins to find your way off the island and back home. The music straight away sounds awesome. Her strut walk helps set the mood for adventure. The dangerous bat lives in these woods. It's better to equip arms. If you don't have arms, please hurry away. Clearly the game hasn't noticed the giant sausage arms I have for bats. Fear my giant Kransky! So, I stumble upon a house to... Okay, I got a lot of questions. So, the bear. Named Sabaru. no, just watch the dialogue here. This shit's hilarious. I don't think this is a stuff up in the translation, but you know what? This is gosh darn funny. What the hell? First I crashed on an island, and now I'm finding bears on the island? Hurley! So the bear informs us that we can stay with him in the inn, but we must pay him, or he'll eat us. That seems fair. Another site I found on the island was a secret lair of pirates. Hey, wait, take me, wait! Looks like this chick just swam with the fishes. So this game is kind of like a dungeon crawler. There are other water depths to explore with hidden doors, chests, and more. The game even has a leveling system to gain more health, strength, and oxygen. Oh! Okay, this bear is the cutest thing I've ever seen in a DAT game, but his name's Goro. You know Goro? You know the guy from Mortal Kombat? You know the guy, the head-ripping guy? Wait, he said he'd kill me if I obtain his fur. Well, I mean, there's your crazy bear-like nature for you. Eventually I end up at Bear Mart. I think Foxeye has a thing for bears. And water. But mostly at this time it's about bears. You know what? It took me a while, but now I see what this game is modeled after. Holdover was like a gameplay mirror of Metroid, and this reminds me a lot of Zelda for the NES. Sufferer is quite a nice little adventure game. I like it a lot. The bears and humor kept me here, while the sexiness was a welcome mat to adventure. But let's not judge Sufferer just yet. We still have one more game in the Sufferer Fanbox set. I just realized this is a DAT game short and it's really long now. Thought Though I don't really care. The numbers!
Next up is Sufferer: The Final Escape. Excuse me a second. Excuse me, kid. I don't know what you're doing. Just, sitting there strutting, looking at that butt. Put a shirt on! So, The Final Escape is very different in gameplay, as it's a platformer. Now, this is what I gathered, is the game doesn't allow a translation. You have a bathing suit that is just a bit too revealing. And, well, you need to escape the sight of men on the beach. Metal Gear style! No, really. It's all about sneaking and avoiding the cone-shaped vision of the fellow fishermen and beachgoers. Otherwise, it's... The animation and music is nice, and once again coupled with the theme of water. Ew, what are those? Oh!
Was that a cream pasty?
So this game is kind of more simple in design, but just as appealing in the same ways as the first Sufferer. Oh yes! Escape was successful. No continue, no attack, super fast. Much wow. 3 should be 5 you.
So that was the Sufferer fan box.
The Sufferer fan box is very appealing, almost to pleasing. I had fun traversing the lands as a sexy girl lost on Gilligan's Island. The Legend of Zelda gameplay prepared me for what was ahead. As for Final Escape, this game is a delightful break from its prequel, in a sort of casual mobile gaming kind of way. You can pick up both of these games for free on Foxeye's website, or just head on over to shadycorner.com. And there'll be a link to the download page for the games.
Well, that was another episode of Dat Game Shorts. That wasn't even short. I do what I want!